Uh-oh. What did I get myself into? Andrus here with Frantic Fruit, and this may or may not be the very first recording for our little group, Frantic Fruit. And as such,
about the starry sky that night.
I thought maybe it'd be a good idea to start with something near and dear to my heart. And nothing would be more near and dear to my heart than Harry Potter. And what's the best place to start? Perhaps at the very beginning, like they said in The Sound of Music. Oh boy, I'm just kind of rambling here. So, everyone, welcome to Frantic Fruit. If you are watching this, then I don't know what you're doing with your life, because I have no idea why anyone would want to be here. Oh god, what did I get myself into? I seriously have no idea here.
Harry Potter, the boy who lived. For the next 11 years, Harry lived with his dreadful Aunt Petunia, Uncle Vernon, and Cousin Dudley, the Dursleys. Then, one day, he received a letter.
How are y'all doing, guys? Right here, it is Saturday the 22nd of January. And I've really done nothing all day except, done some things to try and figure out how to exactly make this work. So, everyone, if you haven't gathered by now, welcome to Frantic Fruit Plays Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This playthrough will probably most likely just be myself, but if the other two would like to join at some point, Jeremy, Jacob, go ahead. It is quite up to you. And you know what? Actually, I've never seen this cutscene before, so why don't we just get going here? This is gonna be fun. I hope. I really do hope this is gonna be fun. Both for whoever decides to watch this, whoever decides to edit this, and for me, your poor commentator. Oh, goodness gracious me.
Told you, didn't I, Harry? Told you was famous. Professor Quirrell.
So,
Harry, Professor Quirrell
the game
will be one of your teachers.
Starts right after Hagrid takes Harry to Diagon Alley. And we get to meet Professor Quirrell, who we will meet out at Hogwarts.
What sort of magic do you teach,
And Professor Quirrell is the defense against the Dark Arts teacher. So, yeah, this will be the start of an adventure.
Must get on, lots to buy.
Not just for ourselves, but for Professor Quirrell, who has to buy a new book on vampires. Alright, 3 up and 2 across.
Right.
And we're going to be shown a brand new world. Until now, everything you have seen
Welcome to Diagon
was
Alley.
normal and boring
Just your
and
one ring
mugglish.
from Ollivanders. Oh yeah, and I still haven't got your
But from now on, we're going to live in a world
Good afternoon.
full
Ah, yes.
of magic.
Yes. I thought I'd be seeing you soon, Harry
And
Potter.
one of the first characters we're going to meet,
Your mother's eyes. It seems only yesterday she
Ollivander,
was here herself, buying her first one.
who remembers every single wand he's ever sold. That is crazy because, almost every single wizard does go to Ollivanders. And that means Ollivander must,
that chooses the wizard, of course.
know
Well, now,
everybody
let's get started, shall we?
in the wizarding world, or not in the wizarding world per se, but, like in Wizarding Britain. And, oh goodness, we're way off topic here. But we're
When you find a wand you
gonna go
like,
buy a wand here.
pick it up, and let's see if it likes you.
Alright, so, as you know, the wand chooses the wizard. Or, if you don't know much about Harry Potter at all, Then maybe you don't know that, because I don't think anyone said that quite yet. So hint, the flashing icon in the corner of the screen is your remember all. You can access it at any time by hitting select. When it flashes, it means you have a new task. We can do that now. Okay, let your wand choose you at Ollivander's Wand Shop. Okay, so I believe there's supposed to be like a noise associated with changing through your menu. But, so full disclosure here, I am playing this game on an emulator. I do have both a PlayStation 2 and this copy of this game for PlayStation 2. But for purposes of me being very poor, I cannot record on the PlayStation 2, and that doesn't feel like correct interest. English. Let's try that one more time. Because I am poor, I cannot record on the PlayStation 2 because I have no device that can record from the PlayStation 2 to my computer, and something about that still felt wrong, but we're going to go ahead because I can't just sit here and look at this hint screen all day. I think that was a different hint. Not too important. If it comes back to bite us, I'll explain it later. So, basically, if you're playing along with me, which you may or may not be, it's basically Zelda controls. R1 is like your Z targeting. You can target basically whatever's around you with R1, and L1 will snap the camera behind you. Like that. So anyway, why don't we just find a wand here?
Beechwood and dragon heartstring. 9 inches.
It's like a cool wand.
Nice and flexible.
Let's see if it works for us.
Stand over there, on that platform.
Alright.
Try your wand.
I will do so, Mr. Ollivander. And by doing that, you could do that with square, triangle, circle.
Definitely not.
That seemed to work fine to me. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you have to say?
Try another wand, Mr. Potter.
But I can't. They're all up in the sky floating in circles. What's this one?
Holly and Phoenix.
Let's try this one. Holly and
11
Phoenix.
inches.
It's nice and supple. I really like that about my wands. I like it when they're nice and supple, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Nice and supple. Oh. I wasn't talking about wands. I like other things nice and supple. Oh God, what is this gonna be? I don't know what it's gonna be.
Sorry, but what's curious?
Oh God. So anyway,
Every wand I've ever sold,
it seems we've just acquired
every single
our
one.
magical wand.
It so happens that the Phoenix, whose
And it
tail
seems there's something weird about it.
gave
The
another
feather in our Holly and Phoenix feather wand that is nice and supple
It is very curious indeed
has a brother.
that you should be destined for this wand when its brother,
Its brother gave Harry Potter that scar.
why its brother gave you that
Belonged to
scar.
he who must not be named. You know, I wonder
Curious indeed.
if his wand was nice and supple too.
The wand chooses the wizard,
Huh?
remember?
Oh God.
I think we must expect great things from you, Mr. Potter. After all,
Terrible, yes,
he
but
who must not be
I
named
suppose great.
did great thing. Terrible, yes,
But great.
great.
Alright.
Please retrieve the
Oh,
spell.
sorry, I'm getting a frame rate dip here.
It will prove most valuable in all that lies ahead.
Once again, I apologize, but am emulating instead of playing on the PlayStation 2, but seems we're gonna get a recovery here. Went back from, oh, we're back down around 35, but the game plays around 50 frames a second, and we're back at 50 frames a second. So, exit remember all, we do need to gain the Flipendo spellbook. Harry can move along narrow ledges and through narrow gaps. Push Harry until his back is against the wall, then move him sideways. Ugh, I'm not even going to go for that joke. Hint. Birdie Bot's every flavored beans are found in all kinds of places. Use them to buy things from Fred and George's shop when you get to Hogwarts. I will do so.
Booger flavour. Chocolate. Toast.
Okay, so if you've never played this game before, but you have played Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, this game came after Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, not before, but after. Which, if you do know anything about the Harry Potter oh, god damn. Hint, to jump Harry over gaps, run him towards the edge of them, and he will automatically leap across. Okay, so the game auto-jumps. But as I was saying, if you do know anything about Harry Potter, you will know... Sometimes you will want to line the camera up with a jump, or I already told you this, hit L1 and the camera will go behind you.
Oh, sprouts.
Am I good? Is there going to be any hints? Am I good?
Ugh. Tripe.
It's lagging. Why is it lagging? Okay,
Over.
Fishy. Ugh. Yuck. Revolting.
okay, so as I've been trying to say,
Peppermint.
Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets was the book that came after Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and they made the movies in the same order. And for the most part, they did make the games in the same order. And sorry, I did fall down on purpose, because I do want to grab a couple of these beans here and have max beans before I get to Hogwarts. Max of 50 beans in our current bean bag, which you can upgrade. There's some here by the ladder, and there should be some back here. Yes. So anyway,
Tripe.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets did come after this. It was the second book in the series, and this Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone, depending on who you are. Hint, Harry can climb up and down ladders. Press the, yeah, okay.
Curry.
So press the X button, you can climb ladders. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets came after this game, as I was trying to say, or before this game, as I was trying to say. And, so basically what the developers of the game, because the programmers and the developers were lazy, is they just took the same base overworld. I'm not going to make it. Oh, God. So they just took the same base overworld in the game, so like Hogwarts, and just made some, like they changed what the dungeons were, and they added different spells, and there are different areas that weren't previously inaccessible before, such as Hagrid's Garden, and the Forbidden Forest.
Yuck.
But for the most part, most of the game is going to be the same. This was not in the Chamber of Secrets, but once you get to Hogwarts, almost everything is going to be the same.
Bogan.
And we'll just make this jump.
Spinach
What? 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 Can I get an instant replay on that? Let's seriously, I just want an instant replay on that. Can we get an instant replay on that? Whoever edits this, me, can I get instant replay? Okay, instant replay. Yeah. Totally BS, I know, right? Anyway, let's do this again. Gotta go all the way back over there. Go over this ledge, and you know what? This is bothering me enough that I'll just meet you there. Ooh, okay, and we're back. And I'll try this one more time, and that seemed to work. Pick the beans up, and...
Toast.
Ooh, toast-flavored bean. That sounds amazingly good. We'll pick up this book here, which I assume is the Flipendo spellbook. And we'll get a nice little visual here that signifies us learning the spell.
Oh, bravo. Yes, indeed.
Oh, yes. Very good. How about that enthusiasm, Mr. Potter?
Once you learn some more powerful magic.
Okay, so another thing is, this more powerful magic is what they were calling second-year magic in the Chamber of Secrets. So, once again, same base game with a couple new areas and spells and things like that, but Flipendo, once again, is going to be your main spell, which I will always keep equipped on Square.
If you'd kindly follow.
All right, Mr. Ollivander, I will kindly follow you. And we're hitting a frame rate frame rate drop again. Do I even English? I don't know. But, I hope that's not going to be too much of a problem throughout this whole game. Hint, certain objects, such as glass jars, can be smashed using Flipendo to release bonuses or reveal switches. Alright, so, hint, certain objects can be searched. Press X to see what's inside. What's this? It looks like there's a passage back there, so we're just going to collect the beans and crawl right back there.
Flavor.
Oh my god, no, I'm never gonna... Okay. Never gonna try that bean in my life, which I believe that's actually a real Birdie bought every flavor bean flavor. And so, you know, I was a really big fan of Harry Potter, if you couldn't tell by how much I tried to talk about Harry Potter earlier. But, so one day when I was at Blockbuster, I saw this thing. Like, I was like 9 or 10, and I was renting a movie with my parents, and I was like,
A wizard card.
hey, Dad, let's get Birdie Bott's every flavor beans. Because those are actually a thing. You can buy Birdie Bott's every flavor beans.
1508. Inventor of cheering charms.
And so I got home and tried them. And I still buy them from time to time, that is. But when I got home and tried them and like watched them in the movie, like I ate them while we were watching the movie. I don't remember what the movie was anymore. But it can't be that good if the highlight of it was eating Birdie Bott's every flavor beans. But the beans are awful. Like, I buy them just because I like Harry Potter, and I'll support anything with, like, Harry Potter's name on it, or the name of the franchise on it. But if you are not as diehard of a Harry Potter fan as I am, never, ever eat Birdie Bott's every flavor beans. They are disgusting. Because half of them are flavors like earwax and grass. Those are two very real flavors. And the thing that sucks is, like, the disgusting flavors go, like, they're disguised as good flavors. So, like, there'll be, like, an earwax flavor and then, like, a normal good flavored bean. And they'll both kinds of beans will look the same. So you can't, like, just pick through them. You have to, like, take your chances on every single bean you eat. So anyway, while I was in the middle of that rant, sorry, I picked up a wizard card. And the wizard cards are basically the collectibles of the game. Collect all 101 wizard cards, and you essentially 100% the game. That's the challenge in the game. Just like in the previous game, 101 wizard cards. And some of them, like the one that we just picked up, are in places that we cannot get back to. So we're just going to R1 target these to pick those... by these, I mean glass jars, to get the beans inside. There seems to be one right here. What would that do? And hint, keep a lookout for Flipendo shields. When they are hit with Flipendo, all sorts of things can happen. So by hitting the 3 glass jars, we unveiled the Flipendo shield, which we can target with our R1 button, and unlock the door so we can progress. Oh my goodness, open the door, Harry. And we're going to be met with a small puzzle, I believe. Yep.
These 3 large shields on the far wall can be flipped.
And we're going to be asked to flip them in the correct order. I get it. To target an object, press the target button. If more targets are nearby, you can cycle through them by quickly pressing the target button again. Okay. So this is essentially to teach you that you can target, that you can change what you're targeting. So as you see in the, say, top center of the screen, you will see the sun and then the crescent moon and there's like the sun with like the lines on it. That's meant to be the order left to right in which we flip these shields. So we're going to go target the top one by hitting R1 multiple times in a row. And I lost it there. Yes, you already told me this. Center. Bottom. Yay! Yay!
Before continuing, it may be wise to collect the Folio Bruti.
Yes, it is very wise to collect the Folio Bruti, It tells you how to defeat certain magical beasts. Hint, this is a Folia Brutae, the Book of Beasts. This book shows you the appearance of each beast you may encounter. The Folia Brutae will teach you their strengths and weaknesses. Okay. Imps. Thank you for telling me about imps. And the rest of it's blank. You know what, guys? I wonder if I'm gonna face a certain magical creature coming up. I don't know. Do you think so? It's probably gonna show me imps. No. It's imps. No. Alright, so as evidenced by the fact that I had the imp Folia Brutae,
Then pick them up and lock them
I have to fight imps now. That'll be true throughout your adventure. Oh, geez, they got me. And if you bothered to read the description, unlike me, you would have learned that to beat an imp, you target it with Flipendo, and then pick it up and throw it in either a cage or a hole. And so we pick the imp up, find an empty cage, and place it in it.
If you'd kindly follow me.
Okay, Mr. Ollivander, I will follow you. I would very much like to follow you. Alright, but first, as you can see, there are things up there. Looks like there's 2 chests up over here. And we're gonna go climb on top of the cage that the imp nicely closed for us on its way into its imprisonment. For, as far as I know, eternity.
A pumpkin pasty.
And we're gonna grab some health regens. Pumpkin pasties give you more than cauldron cakes, but both are equally nice, as a pumpkin pasty alone did not fill my heart up, or my health up. My health is, if you couldn't tell, the lightning bolt in the top left. Alright, gold cage. I wonder what's in the gold cage. Probably a wizard card. Who is it? Who do you think it is? Is it Felix Summerby?
Card.
Or is the last one Felix Summerby? I don't know. Alberta Tutil. Good to know. I think she won the All England Dueling Tournament in like 1493. Huh. I'm almost tempted to go look that up. But you know, that noise in the background's got me even more curious. Sounds like it's through here. What's through here? I suppose we'll find out next time on Frantic Fruit.